Hello, and welcome to Date Night. I'm Chorpsaway.
And I'm Devious Vacuum.
And you are the stars. Welcome back for another exciting week of Radiant Tail Gaming. Last time, man, stuff happened. You ever just think about how, stuff happens, all the time?
What? Stuff, once again, another week where nothing else happened politically between streams.
In the world, nothing ever happens here.
But so much has happened. Yeah, so true. So much has happened with Roddy.
Oh, man.
So Roddy...
Let's talk about the series of revelations we've had so far. Not just last stream, but just, in total, right?
Yeah.
So Roddy has revealed himself to be named Ralita.
Right.
He knew...
You're gonna popcorn it back and forth? Like, you say revelation, I say revelation?
So we'll go vaguely in order of the revelations, but his name's Ralita.
Well, I'll try my best to, stay in order. What next revelation? That he took care of us when we were a baby, before our parents died.
Right. We then found out that Tifalia's parents died on an expedition, and Roddy tried to use his magic to save them, and used his magic so much that he was forced into dog form for several years before he restored all his mana. But he wasn't able to save the parents. That's the notable thing about that.
Yes, his earth magic.
Yes.
We learned that earth magic does include plants and trees and healing.
Yes.
That wasn't a revelation, but
no, but that was just fun to know. That's just a little fun fact.
What other revelations before we get to the big juicy one? Well, I guess the next big thing is I'm putting it off. That the elemental rod of earth that is owned by the kingdom, it's at half power compared to the other artifacts.
Right. Yeah, you're just putting it off. So then we find out that Roddy's homunculus.
Yeah. And he was created by Celius, the Earth Spirit, the god of Earth, if you will.
Yeah. As an experimental, basically what's the crash, a crash test dummy, basically. He just invented him as a guy that he could do random shit to. Yeah, from the game Crash Test Dummies. Well, but it was I want to see if I can invent a man who can grow a heart. And so he invented a man. Yeah. And then the guy went out and talked, and he's like, well, everyone thinks it's weird that I'm not aging. And he's like, now you're also a fey beast. You can turn into a dog. And then later
that'll solve the problem of not aging.
Yeah, because no one will question it because you'll be a fey beast. And then it's I'm leaving now, so I'm gonna shoot a battery into your head so that you don't need me anymore, and you will be half of the power needed for the magic wand.
Vision style.
Yeah.
Celius kind of a freak.
Kind of a prick. Yeah, kind of a freak.
Kind of just a guy, not really a wise god or anything like that. Just
he's a Greek
kind of
god,
right?
Of
a freak. Yeah, yes. This is a Greek pantheon of
just
absolute freaks.
It explains why all the scientists and researchers who came after him are also little weird freaks who don't understand anything about ethics.
It begs the question because all of the cities are supposed to be a corrupted version of themselves right now, but girl, corrupted from what? Corrupted from what?
They used to do experiments on man. Well, so the idea
how do we
is
know
that
they're not?
Remember Celius also talks about how he was accidentally killing animals trying to give them speech and stuff. So
worse than what? I don't believe them. I think that Khalida was always like this. I don't think it's been corrupted at all. I think it's been freaks the whole time.
That's
Speaking
right. Well,
of freaks,
again, it's
let's
the
talk
biggest grad
about
school you've ever seen.
Let's talk about Tifalia's parents.
Yeah, okay, so then, now the next revelation, you can go on.
So, as we know, not revelation, Tifalia's parents were researchers. They lived in Canada. She was born there, and they died, and they were researching dragons. What we learned is that the affliction that was put on them was the dragon's curse, and combined with Roddy's magic combined with the dragon's curse put them in a perpetual stasis.
Yeah, so they're not alive, but they're not dead. Well, I mean, I guess they are alive because they're not dead, but they're like effectively in a forever coma, a magic coma.
Immortal coma, yeah.
Yeah, they also don't seem to have aged, but that might be its own thing. They've been perfectly
I think it would be less weird
jar.
if they'd aged. I think it would have been less weird.
Well, maybe, I mean, I guess they've been in that jar, right? So I guess maybe they haven't aged because they've got the juice.
Yeah, when we saw them, they didn't look like they had aged. I mean, they would have only aged 10 years also. So they, like, 35 to 45 or whatever they were,
well, that's forever in anime, so...
That's true. Yeah,
if they were 45 now, they'd be fucking dead.
I mean, yeah, look at Tifalia's aunt, right?
Yeah.
She's clearly a very old 32-year-old woman or something. Yeah, so she's
probably
27. Yeah, she's 27.
But yeah, so it turns out that they're alive, and they've been kept in a jar so that one day they have to simultaneously break the curse and remove all the earth magic out of them, because otherwise one will ill-malice the other and kill them.
Which they did, easily.
Yeah, which they just do. They just do on screen. And then final revelation, Roddy's like, yeah, so I've decided that I'm done traveling the world and learning about what it's like to live. And so I'm just going to sit here and be the battery for Khalida for the rest of my life, which is forever. Because
making
he's
seeds.
A homunculus.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, that's where we're at, is basically he's like, I'm going to stay here forever. We don't know what's going on with Tifalia's parents. They're said to be being tested, but I think what's going to happen is they're going to be put into a bunch of fucked up experiments, which is why we're going to need to get Roddy back, is because, like, oh, they're doing really fucked up shit because, again, they have no morals.
Yeah, I'm scared to find out Tifalia's parents' real personalities also. Like, are we even going to see them as people?
I think they're normal. I think they're just extremely normal.
I think that's most likely, but like based off of what we know about how games like this work versus not based on the facts
it's more tragic if they're normal and just
us.
Like love her, right? Because then it's like, oh, they have to die. They have to die twice.
The only normal scientists.
Yeah, and both times probably in front of Tifalia.
Right, like is that really like we can't.
Well, what's going to happen is they're going to be dying like naturally,
that?
Right? They're going to start dying naturally because like their just bodies can't handle everything that's happened to them, and then Balto's going to come in and fucking shoot them both like execution style.
Oh, okay.
And so they're actually going to die 3 times in front of her.
Oh my god.
Also, I'd just like to say thank you, Comedy Klaus, for subscribing for 6 months in advance.
Whoa! All at once.
I forgot that you could do that. That you could just like bank them up.
Wow, they still let you do that. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool stuff. Thank you.
Yeah. And speaking of thanks, it would thank me a lot if you would check out my website, www.ygobghistory.com, which 2 Mondays ago, I think it's 2 Mondays ago? No, was it last Monday? It was last Monday. Celebrated my 1-year anniversary since the launch of my website. Jesus Christ, I forgot about this. Anyways, why I bring this up, if you haven't read it, it's truly a fantastic little thesis I wrote about the history of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Video Game World Championships, which is a series of tournaments that they discontinued after a while, but were held on these like GBA and DS games that they handled alongside the trading card game as a more accessible way to get in, and effectively have been written out of history because no one's thought to really like preserve it until now. It's got a lot of writing about it. It's got a lot of pictures and history. Ignore the Rurouni Kenshin. We don't respect him anymore. But like, you know, Shonen Jump was giving out tickets to the first one. You can see this different like tournament from the Japanese side for the nationals, things like that. We've got interviews with various people who were there telling exciting stories. And for the 1-year launch, I also released a bunch of bonus material that you can see both on Twitter and on Blue Sky. There's a video I put together about in 2006, the champion won exploiting a glitch that let him win on the first turn. And he just did that really in the finals, and everyone had to watch it. And if you watch a later video that I put in here of the 2006 World Championship, you can see the guy he beats, Christian Gilberti from Italy, just being fucking pissed that he has to shake the guy's hand at the end. We got the different little video clips of like the different nationals tournaments that you can see. There's some different interview stuff. This one's just with like people who were there at the tournament talking about how much fun they're having. This one's from competitors from the TCG talking about their favorite part of the game. Different things like that. The fun parts I really like are the magazine articles about the different tournaments. This one doesn't have anything to do with the tournaments, but you can't share a Beckett Yu-Gi-Oh magazine without talking about their outstanding reader poll for who should play who in a hypothetical Yu-Gi-Oh live action movie. Truly inspiring stuff. You can tell that this was all written by children at the era because it's just like people that you would know.
Mike Myers is Weevil Underwood.
Yeah. And then also a great one is this one's just by like a guy from Pojo magazine, Dan Peck, who even photoshops ideas for his character groups onto here and talks about it. So we got Haley Joel Osment as Yugi. We got Elisha Cuthbert as Mai. We've got Kevin Spacey as Pegasus. Emil Hirsch as Joey Wheeler.
That one
Elijah Wood as
stabbed me in the gut.
Yeah, some of these are a little rough looking at now, but they're also very funny. Same with here, where they're like, Johnny Depp should play Merrick because he's 1/16 Native American, as we learned from the Lone Ranger movie.
Elijah Wood with the Seto-Kaiba hair is so funny.
It's
and the
really
good. They use.
It's probably the best one, right next to the Haley Joel Osment Yugi, which they misspell his name. It's kind of fucked up. But
matching display names for you and your bestie. These two images here.
But so if you haven't checked it out, it's www.ygovghistory.com. Please go check it out. I put a lot of work into it, and I think it's really cool. And if you like, I don't know, esports and video game history, there's a lot of cool stuff to find. Here's a scan from Shonen Jump with an interview with one of the guys who made third place. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Anyways, back to date night. Back to video games. The other vegetable.
All right, time to after you've been thinking about all that like structured information that like logically follows and makes sense, it's like organized in a way that's easy to consume.
Yeah.
Time to empty your brain again and go back to,
that's right.
to dog.
It's time to do the dog days of summer.
Here we are, baby.
So this is our last evening with Roddy. I will not call him Ralida. I don't do that.
No, his name is Roddy, and he's our friend.
Yeah. But also, this is his last day before he becomes the forever battery for the city. Oh, Sid also notes Joey Wheeler equally playable by Jim Carrey or Emil Hirsch, who are the same age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Basically the same guy.
そりゃこのハンモック人型じゃ乗れねえからな。どういう意図の質問だ?
Could you imagine just like scrunched up into like a dog-sized hammock?
I was wondering.
なんで俺を抱き上げてって、待て待て待て
Get him!
何じゃねえ、俺をベッドに連れ込もうとするな。それは俺が人型になれなかったからで。
Oh, well, once I could turn into a man, it was weird.
What a surprise.
But he wouldn't even turn into a man. That would be an active choice, right? Like, it's not just like, you know, he falls asleep and suddenly he's a man again. Unless he is. I don't think so, though. He's sleeping in that hammock. Is he sleeping? He doesn't need to sleep, right? He's a homunculus.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Is that real?
I guess he just sits there.
Oh, Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Ah.
I think these are both plot lines from The Land Before Time.
Oh, of course, of course.
Look, I'm just saying that Roddy knows that great artists steal. Steve Jobs said that.
So true. Celia said that.
He sure did. Great researchers steal their research.
Yeah.
Ah, だいたい俺が実際に見たやつだ。多少脚色してるやつもあるけどな。
It's because he always prefers them as this stars the gorgeous man with a huge dick.
Oh my god.
He wouldn't say that. I apologize for slandering him. Raleigh always opened up. This is about a human man who's not a homunculus, and Raleigh always thought that was weird, but you know. Kiwi says you need to wander the world as an ageless construct for millennia for a clown to actually be funny.
Oh my god.
俺もお前と旅したかったよ。1000年生きてりゃいろんなものを見てきたわけで、各都市の穴場とか五大都市に及ばすと面白い村や町を知ってるんだぜ。
in Orient.
お前に案内してやりたかったところはたくさんあったんだ。なんで知ってるんだって怪しまれると思って言えなかったけどな。
Keep forgetting Raleigh does little like DreamWorks face. Like his mega mind face.
Yep. He's a little guy.
He really is a little guy. He's a little stinker. Oh.
Is the connection back?
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know what happened. Anyways, we're back.
Oh no.
Welcome back, squad.
I thought it was me.
No, it was me.
Fault.
I don't know what happened.
Damn.
Okay, so Raleigh is not against the idea of eventually stopping being a battery.
Okay.
But he just won't make a promise on it.
とにかくだ。俺は明日からカリダで頑張る。そんで
I guess he's just there to make all the flora seeds, right? So maybe he does have like an end goal in mind.
最初はどうなることかと思ったけど、あいつらみんないいやつだから。
They're good fellas, like the movie. I just assume Raleigh would talk like that.
Yeah, true.
He'd be like a reference guy.
Yeah, in the modern AU.
Yeah, modern AU, he'd constantly be like talking in like Clerks quotes.
Yeah. 100%.
You know, they do like 1,000 like high school AU like manga and stuff, right? Like they have like Attack on Titan High School. They have like Hakuoki High School. Why don't we have the Radiant Tail High School where they're all part of like the drama club? Right? Am I right?
Would they all be? I guess so. I mean,
well, I mean, to make it fit, right? Yeah.
Right, and Ginny is the theater director.
Thank you for the first time chat. Modern movie Clerks. I'm not saying that he would use modern references. I just think he would use references. I'm talking the kinds of people. Igric, I hope I pronounced that right. Like would pick. Are just picking on the same movies over there, right? Like everyone's still quoting fucking Monty Python. We can move a little bit further and get to Clerks. Rat Race. I don't know. I look. I don't know what movies are. I haven't seen a piece of media in decades.
It's okay. Hey, they would have done that when we were kids, and that's what we're drawing from.
Right.
Who knows what heights theater kids have reached now that people like know the concept of a theater kid.
Oh, they're probably quoting Dear Evan Hansen. I think Avenue Q is probably still popular. The Shrek musical, but the updated version where they don't use a slur.
Oh, good. Thank God.
See, this is way more normal.
It's almost like that's what you're supposed to do.
Right, but this is way more normal than Pascalia's thing, right?
Yeah.
In that he's like, he is literally not human in any way, right? Like, he would just live forever, and then Tifalia would just, like, grow old and die, right? So he can't, like, provide the same experience that, like, a person would. So at least his makes more sense than Pascalia just being like, I'm twisted because I should be dead. You know?
Yeah. God, what did Roddy think of this guy now that we know?
He would have killed him. Oh my god, look at this, though. Oh my god.
Yeah. Aww.
If we take a kiss CG any way we can. Sid asked if the Shrek musical put in a new slur. I don't think so. Maybe for Shrek 5
unless... I hope so. That's right, Shrek 5! They'll invent a new slur for it, just for us.
Or it's like how they went back to Book of Mormon and they rewrote it to be less racist. But you can't, like... You can't, like, remove all the racism because you can't.
It's just like that. And just like that.
And just like that, Trey Parker and Matt Stone went back and made Book of Mormon less racist. Again, you can't remove the racism from Book of Mormon, but, like... You know.
We're trying to have a moment. Please be happy! Please be happy! Please be happy mention! Woo!
That's the name drop, everyone. I'm sorry for doing that during the moment.
It's okay. I'm just trying to pull you out. I'm trying to reel you back.
Thank you.
Before we get too political.
I would hate that. As you know, we famously hate being political on this stream. Oh, you fucked up by falling asleep. Uh-oh. Yeah, he's eating breakfast. It's a little bit of humble pie. Or he will be once we own him and teach him that we need to fall in love.
Did that son of a bitch already leave because he couldn't bear saying goodbye? I'll kill him.
Yeah. Oh my god, did he leave everyone? Yeah!
They'll all have to kill him.
He's still got to be here, right? There's no way.
Yeah, I guess.
Actually.
We're
gonna have to chase him down so we can have our banquet. Yeah, the food's getting cold. Oh, he's getting into trouble. With us. Uh-oh. I don't want to talk to this fucking guy.
No.
Did you know that he headed The Purge?
I like this
from
guy.
the movie The Purge?
I like this guy less every time I see him. Also, that's true if anyone's joining us for the first time.
He's always got to say some shit, and also he headed a thing called The Purge in this universe. It's not like The Purge, but you know. It is The Purge. Oh, can we take breakfast to him? Can we do delivery?
Okay, he's there. Nothing bad happened to him yet.
Zevora pulls out a race. Erase would work against him, right? Because it's also magic.
Yeah, I think so. I bet he could be killed with Erase.
That's fucked
the
up
gun,
to think about.
The one gun.
Yeah, Erase is the magic gun. Again, if you're just joining us in, you haven't seen the backlog of these streams available on youtube.com/c/torpswaysa. And also available if you use the link down in the little description on Twitch. Zephora's wish in doing the work for CIRCUS is to get a gun with which he can kill his uncle and become the mayor.
Right. Because his uncle killed his parents.
Right, and then blamed it on him.
It's Hamlet. It's Hamlet.
It's a little Hamlet, but like if Hamlet was epic. Or it's like the I keep forgetting the guy who's in it. It's like a pretty famous guy, but there's like a Hamlet.
He's not talking. He's not talking.
I'll do this real quick. It's like the Hamlet. I think it's from the year 2000, where they're like it's all modern day, and they do the to be or not to be in the middle of like a blockbuster.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Anyways.
He's been erased.
Oh my god, he's been reprogrammed. They reset him. They flipped the switch on the back. Oh my god, that's the end of the chapter. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What do they do to him?
Oh my god.
Lagamasi says roll credits. Yeah, we got the bad end.
Factory reset. Our boy's been factory reset.
It's kind of like what happened in the new Chucky movie. Or TV series? I think it was a TV series. No, it started as a movie. It's like the new Chucky.
This man has done nothing but fuck up his own life, like this entire route.
Well, I don't think he did it this time.
No, I don't. I would guess that he didn't know that this would happen. That would be my guess.
I think the researchers did it.
Yeah.
Because they want to do fucked up research on him, too. So I think we talked about this earlier when we've been in Kalita. But I think if there's one lesson to learn from this game, and maybe this route in particular is where this lesson is more aptly applied, you can't trust grad students.
Yeah, absolutely.
The researchers found him. And immediately opened him up.
今のラリーダの状態、記憶喪失ってこと？いや、記憶喪失ってだけじゃないよな。明らかに別人みたいな態度だぞ。
ラリーダはもっと表情が豊かだったのに、今のラリーダは、気配が。
This is just a fun little prank by Celius again.
まるで別人みたい。
Oh my god, what did he do? Only exactly 1,000 years you get the factory reset.
Yeah. That's when the warranty breaks.
Yeah, so true.
Oh, thank you for the gift subs from Sundown McMoon. one made it to you.
Thank you. One's for me. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, everyone enjoy the emotes.
I finally subbed to your Twitch channel. I hope you're happy.
Yeah, thank you. Wait, oh fuck?
Oh, so maybe he's in there.
So it is potentially not actually the researcher's fault this time. Potentially.
Yeah.
It could be that there's some kind of backfire. A lot of stuff could have happened, but I'm still going to blame it on the researcher.
He could be in the wand.
He could be in the wand. I assume he has to be, right?
Body. Yeah. Everyone.
なるほど。感情もなくし
Everyone
た
just
か
sharing
ら
their favorite
別
emotes.
人みたいになってるのか。
けど、昨日は確かにあんたのテントで一緒に寝てたよな。
調べたところ、カリタスワンドの保管場所に侵入者の形跡が。
Ooh, oh wait, oh.
Balto?
Wait.
Also, look at this! Look at this on-screen celebration! It finally happened!
I can't see it.
Oh, it's good.
おそら
It's
く彼
good.
は
Sparkly's
深
all
夜
over
のうち
the
に崖地
screen.
島へ忍び込み、
Not the right
自分の持
moment,
つ力をワ
like
ンダ
Yeah,
に
this is
mood-wise,
not the
but
moment for it, but you know, I appreciate it nonetheless.
please be Balto. Please be Balto. Please be Balto.
There's absolutely no way this is true. Shut the fuck up, Alest.
ラリーダ
You're
自
so
身が
dumb. Oh
力を
my
放棄し
god. You just don't know
カリ
anything
タスワ
about
ンドを
Roddy.
完成させたと言った方が正しいか。
He wouldn't do that.
Mm-mm. Oh no, they're putting Shiloh on the
昨日のラリ
screen.
ーダの説明だと、ラリーダが今生きてるのは大精霊の力のおかげなんだよね。
I'm gonna have to figure out how to turn that off.
それを放棄す
I
る
don't think you
なんて
can.
Son of a gun.
For a mere 40 cents, people can change our destinies. It's really fucked up.
There's got to be a way to turn this off. I'll look at it later.
I'll get you next time.
Oh my god, Eurofiber says you can't turn it off. Disgusting.
You can make it cost $100.
Okay, I guess I'll
But
have
you
to do
can't turn it off. You can't turn off the ability to emote spam ultimate style. God, what a website!
that. I love
Oh my
websites.
god.
I love
I love this
innovation.
fucking website.
とにかくだ。
Oh
俺
my
は明日から
god.
カリダで頑張る。
Lockmassey says I didn't have the
Someday
sparkle emote
omae
when we were looking at the
wa
Yu-Gi-Oh
tabi o
website.
tsuzukeru n
Otherwise would have done it then. Thank you.
サーカスの奴らと一緒ならきっと大丈夫だ。
Yeah, okay, so it's either
最
Balto
初
or
は
it's
どうな
another
ること
fucked
か
up
と思ったけ
researcher,
ど、
right?
あいつらみんないいやつだから。
Yeah, but like we don't. I mean, it's gotta be. We don't want to introduce another guy when it can be
What if
Balto.
Balto was also a
And we
fucked
can
up
kill him.
researcher?
ティファリ
I mean, okay, so here's the thing we know about Balto that could tie him to this.
Yeah,
He loves
it's possible.
magical artifacts. Remember when he bought
loves
the,
artifacts.
the fire ring
Mhm.
off of the black market and it got him
Yeah.
killed?
Exactly.
Very
exactly.
I think that he stole it here and that we're gonna have to kill him again.
Please, 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 please. It's all I want. Kill him again. Kill him again.
ともかく、
Again,
現時点で
I'll
わかること
forgive Pascalia's route for not
Imano
killing
Rarida
him
was
if
全ての記憶と
other
心を
routes
失っている。
also don't involve Balto dying, but if his is the only route where Balto doesn't die, that's a huge ding
Yeah.
on him.
つまり、
Yeah.
セリウ
Into
ス
the
に生み出され
garbage.
た時のまっさらな状態に戻ってしまっているということだ。
Okay. Okay. So he's definitely in the wand.
It's gotta be, right?
Yeah, they can get him back because the other trope would be
Oi.
like in a lot of
よそ見
romance
してる
media
と
that's sort of
転ぶぞ。
like the late game memory loss, like which doesn't
Mhm.
last very long, and then the heroine kind of like makes him remember because of their
Right.
love.
Eternal Sunshine-esque.
Yeah.
Hey, we can't say that. We can't say that. He unalived.
Uh-oh.
その
Also, very
えっ
interesting.
と
We haven't heard anything about the parents yet. Hmm?
まず
Yeah.
はテントに戻って。
Not feeling good. Not feeling good about that.
A lot of bad vibes going on. A lot of
ちょうどあなたの好きそうなフレーバーを買ってある。戻ったらすぐに入れよ
What do you think Tafalia's favorite flavor of tea is?
She does in the other route she
Oi,
makes like
Kedama.
that like orange
お前も
tree.
黙ってない
Oh,
と
yeah,
なん
yeah,
と
yeah.
か
Like an
言う
Oh,
orange.
he's still with them? They just gave him back?
They
Oh,
just
just-
brought him.
They gave him back? I thought he was gonna still be there making seeds or whatever.
Well, he can't make seeds because he lost all his memory and his magic.
So wait, where's the stick then? Do they are they're just gonna use it? I thought he
think
had
they're
to
just
wield
keeping
it.
it.
無視するとはいい度胸だな。
I love that Sephora's effectively like arguing with like a giant doll at this point.
I love Sephora in all the alternate routes. Sephora is when bullshit starts happening. Sephora is there to be like, "Hey, what the fuck is this? What are you doing?" And he's right.
This owns.
Can you even turn into a dog anymore?
Oh my god, the biggest long con. Yeah, to get out of having to do this, he's just like faking it and seeing how long he can get away with it. Oh, I see. They don't need him anymore. Oh, that's so interesting. Oh, that's so interesting. They get to take advantage of someone and then throw them away for someone else to do. That's so interesting. There's no way this is what happened, right? Because he already said that he would be staying here. He wouldn't have changed his mind in this way, right? Oh.
There we go.
There we go. But there's no way he would have done this, right?
I don't think so.
Because he already said what he's going to do.
I just feel like he really wasn't in a state where he would make this decision.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't talking about how like he didn't want to exist anymore or that he wasn't needed or anything like that.
Yeah.
Like if anything, he's like running away from Tifalia saying that she needs him.
This does explain where we go, though, because, again, I was pretty concerned that we had kind of run out of things to happen in this route.
So much has happened.
Igric says, I'm still 100% on the grad student concept. Absolutely. I think that's also where we're at.
That's just true.
Because here's the thing. Even if they didn't do this, they're doing something evil. Oh no. Raleigh gonna fucking get down. He's gonna fucking eat the ice cream off the ground.
He's just gonna stand there, huh? Oh no. Okay.
No, what's he gonna do? What's he gonna do though?
No.
Oh, he's great because he's literally reverted back to like trying to learn what emotions are, right?
Yeah.
Man, could you imagine having to deal with him 1,000 years ago? What a little creep.
I hope things were more structured, but they probably fucking weren't.
They just didn't have ice cream. Children would have cried because they, I don't know, what did people eat 1,000 years ago? Their gruel was too watery?
Bread, figs.
They probably did eat figs. Their figs were too dried. This is so weird. This is so weird.
Yeah.
I don't like this.
Now the little girl is double traumatized.
Thank you, Pascalia. Oh, Igric's right. Like a big cartoon meat on a bone. I'm gonna make our new ice cream. I'm here to do medical work.
Oh no. Don't let him.
Oh man, he should make a big fire ring for the horse to jump through.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, okay, he just shot fire. I hope from his mouth. You figure what's the word?
Oh my god.
Oh, is he gonna do? Is it a magic where he pulls an ice cream out from behind her ear?
Oh my god, did he steal an ice cream for this?
3、2、1、それ。よーく探してごらん。近くにあるはずだよ。
Where was it? Oh, Eon. He just made Eon go buy an ice cream.
Nice. Fucking nice.
Well, I guess that makes sense because we know that Eon's like intimidating to people, right? So it's very funny that Sephora's like, all right, I'm going to do a trick. I just need you to go buy a mint chocolate chip ice cream to match hers.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
Good.
大丈夫。あのお兄さんは怖くないよ。ほら、見て。
What do they do? Oh, okay.
Aww.
The sound effect made me feel like they turned him into a dog. This is so tragic for Eon. I feel bad for him.
Yeah, I wonder if he knew.
Yeah, it's just like, I know what my role is. I am running out of money. We're gonna make Roddy the perfect theater kid, aren't we?
Yeah, we have to rebuild him.
Yeah. Oh my god. Actually, the quarter wasn't behind her ear, it was in your hand.
Oh my god, who are you, Sephora? Record scratch.
That handkerchief doesn't disappear. Oh, you actually have a prosthetic that you put it in. Oh, it's actually in your pocket. Oh no!
理解できないなら、その辺で口を閉じとけ。
Sephora, it's like looking in a mirror.
今までのラリーダと違いすぎて困っちゃうかも。
口を閉じろ。なぜだ？俺はセリウスに言われた通り、心を知ろうとしただけで。
Now he's just autistic. I don't like this now. Don't the whole like, oh well, you didn't intuitively figure it out. Well, get lost, creep.
I don't think that's the read on this because like it's just not comparable because he's just literally an empty homunculus, you know.
Well, it's not comparable in real life, but like, you know, Pascalia's dry disease isn't comparable to like a chronic illness, but you can read it that way.
Sure, I guess I don't think that was at all ever an intention.
Well, that particular line that Sephora says, which is like, if you just don't get it, then go away. Just kind of like, it was a little evocative to me of stuff that like people say in real life. That
sure.
Is like a little weird.
今の俺に心はない。どうしてお前は声を荒げるんだ？それは怒りか？
And it made me nervous, you see, when I heard that. It made me nervous the game was going to try to take it in that direction.
Oh, I don't think so. I understand what you're going for now, what you mean.
やかましいと思ったら、あんたたちなんでこんな大
Oh
台で喧嘩してんだ
no!
い
New character?
No, it's Spiria.
Is that Spirit?
But she's gotta find out
Oh my
now.
god, it is Spirit. Did Spirit get invited because it's like, oh yeah, also your family's
the parents. Because the
Alrighty
parents,
then.
yeah.
ああ、ウール便が届いてね。にしてもあんたたち
It's
ひ
been so
ど
long, I
い
forgot
顔
what
だ
Spirit sounded
ね。
like.
一体何があったんだい
You don't
Oh my god,
recognize this
Spiria,
beautiful 28-year-old woman?
Come on.
ラリーダが大精霊セリウスに作られたゴーレムで自分の力を
Oh
Let
my
me get this
god.
straight.
Well, when
The
you
most
put it that way,
unhinged thing
it's...
you've ever said.
When you put it that way, it sounds
記憶
dumb.
と心が作られた当時に逆戻りね。
Yes.
それでラリーダはどのくらい重症なんだい
Like, I'm taking him back so he can work wait
俺たちが
staff.
話
He'll
すよ
learn
り
everything about
実
emotions
際に
there.
会話した方が早いだろ
ねえラリーダ、今僕たちはどうして悲しんでいるんだと思う
Clovis is the only one who understands the real assignment here. Just to
Yeah.
reprogram him.
Because he's a baby. So it's a lot, like, it's more natural for him to, like, talk that way. Because that's how you might talk to, like, a 7-year-old. Like, why do you
Yeah.
think he felt that way?
悲しんでいるんだな。
これは相当だね。
ああ、トカゲの方がよっぽどマシな仕上がりだ。
Hmm.
昨日はいつも通りだったもんね。変なところなんて全然なくて。
Again, I don't think he did it. We gotta get this through
No.
these guys.
こないだアーテイルに帰ってきたとき、ラリーダとあんたは喧嘩しただろう。親代わりになってほしいわけじゃないってさ。両親の代わりになってほしいわけじゃないっていうあんたの気持ちも私にはよくわかるよ。でもね、今の話を聞いてラリーダの気持ちも理解できた。多分ラリーダは血のつながりを特別に思ってたんだと思うよ。だからあんたの親代わりを必死で務めようとしてたんだ。ああ。
Well, you see, blood is thicker than water, but boat juice is thicker than both those things. So.
世界の誰ともつながらない孤独な存在だからこそ。
I mean, I guess you're right. The closest he's related to is Celius, who has disappeared.
血のつながりがある家族
Yeah.
は特別に見えてたんだろうよ。
I mean, he hasn't talked about this at all, though.
And now he can't. So.
ラリーダはずっと自分より本物の両親があんたのそばにいるべきだって考えてたんじゃないかい。
The
だから
terrible news, they're not
あ
here
ん
either
たの
because
そ
they're
ば
also
にいる
being
って決
experimented
断して
on.
旅立った矢先に
俺がこいつの本当の両親を見つけちまって。
That's right, it's Vilio's fault.
だからラリーダは
Sorry, everyone.
I mean, he had already rejected her before the parents.
Yeah, no, I know.
そう思ったんだとした。
I know. I'm just like I'm just thinking out loud, like to the game. Like, am I like? Is this really true? There's not a twist. Being again very nonchalant about the mom and dad being alive.
I think it's one of those things that I feel like she's too stunned to have like the like a more distinct reaction to it, because it's like it was literally yesterday.
Yeah, it's not real
right?
yet. Yeah.
Yeah, and she hasn't seen them since because they're being experimented on.
Yeah.
どうして泣くんだ？
ラリーダ、あんた。
人は嬉しい時も悲しい時も涙する不可解な生き物だと。
Zelius is such a weird little creature.
Yeah, did that guy know anything about emotions? I don't think so.
I think he does, but like... I think he does, but in like the way that like... You know about like, I don't know, like the ants in your ant farm, you know?
What a freak.
What a little creature. I'm pulling up to make sure we picked the right one.
Naze da? 一人減って二人帰ってきた。一人分得をしたんじゃないのか。
In the math, 2 people is more than 1 people.
お前の知るラリーダもそっちの方が得だと思ったから実行したんじゃないのか。
Yeah, well, he thought wrong. We're gonna have to reteach him slang too, man.
Oh, so true.
Tifalia, あんたには少し
Yeah, too much is happening. Let's be honest here. In the past 2 days, too much has happened. I think everyone needs a break. And maybe some ice cream. Eon, could you go get some?
This girl is so traumatized.
Yeah, too much has happened in 2 days. And maybe a little bit more if you count all the other revelations, but mostly in the last 2 days. Hell yeah. Honey does not look like a word.
Yeah? You think it should be an IED instead?
I just don't think that it should be a thing that's said, you know, like, or just like, it's just weird seeing it written out, right?
Oh my god!
Well, of course he did it as a dog, right? He was pretending not to be.
He had to. Yeah.
And I guess even before that he was doing. That's so funny. Teaching a little dog how to make lemonade.
Adorable.
これからどうするつもりだい？ラリーダのことは学術棟に任せてさ。メリアとライジェルとまた家族3人で暮らすってのも未来の一つだよ。これ以上あんなラリーダをそばで見ているのは辛いだろう。ゆっくりでもいいから自分の気持ちに向き合ってごらん。
お前たちは誰だ？ 人は嬉しい時も悲しい時も涙する不可解な生き物だとセリウスは言っていた。お前は今
Maybe this is why people were like weirded out by him and not the aging thing, but because he kept asking shit like this.
Yeah.
Goes up to someone crying and just goes, "What's wrong with you?"
Well, what was human civilization at the time that he was doing that? I think also.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Were they in cities at that point? Like, what was that all about?
It must have been to some extent. They had finished building the Sage Tower at this point.
Oh,
so.
right. They could build a big tower. So,
they did build a big tower.
I don't know. Maybe it was like ancient Babylon.
Or yeah, Babel. Yeah, Babel. It's gonna take me 1,000 years, but I'll do it. Unless we crash course him.
What could we possibly have from his perspective? Unless we're in the stick. Going, let me out! He shouldn't even have interiority at this point.
これは怒りなのか悲しみなのかそれとももっと別の感情か
These are the most complicated humans I've ever met.
ラリーだ。
お前たちが喋らないからだ。
そういう空気は察せるようになったんだな。学習能力はそこそこ高いのか。さすが大精霊様の作ったゴーレムだ。
心を作るために生み出されたから、もともと人の心の機微には敏感なのかも。
この酒飲みがそんな繊細だとは思えないかな。
Yeah, first thing we're gonna have to teach him actually
give him
is to
some
let
alcohol.
Yeah, get him drinking.
そうか。今のラリーダは酒の味も覚えてない。
The saddest exists.
君はよく飲みすぎてティファリアに怒られてたんだよ。
ティファリア？
さっき泣いてた女の子のこと。
Data downloaded.
Identified.
俺を見て一番取り乱したのは彼女だ。
We were married.
という。俺とティファリアは親しかった。
Oh, okay.
そうだな。自分たちから見ても二人の間には本物の家族以上の絆があったように見えた。
Celia said there wasn't a bond stronger than family.
突然なかったことになれば。
10年間ずっと一緒だった人に忘れられたショックなんて。
10年学術棟の話じゃ。俺はセリウスに生み出されてからずっと生き続けていたんだろう。10年なんて過ごしてきた1000年のうちのほんの一瞬でしかない時間だ。
Rallyda eats a single Dorito and his head explodes.
Yeah, we can't let him eat it.
Don't go in there, little golem boy.
He's gonna eat a fucking jalapeno popper and lose his goddamn mind.
お前にとってはそうかもしれないけど、あいつにとって10年は生きてきた時間の半分以上だ。
だが彼女はおそらく今後も人間の寿命通り何十年も。
Yeah, well, she was hoping to know you for more decades too.
総数を見れば10年なんて些細な時間だ。どうしてあれほど感情を満たすのか、俺にはわからない。
記憶をなくす前のあんたは、そのたった10年だけ付き合ったあいつのために命を懸けたんだろ。あんたにとってもこの10年は特別だったんじゃないのか。
特別。
It says someone show this man for your end.
だけどこ このモヤモヤした感覚はなんだ
Oh.
皆さん、ごめんください。
Oh my god, look, it's Meow!
Oh!
And Leon! Okay, Leon's gonna go in and he's gonna be like, alright, I got this. And he's gonna try to kiss Tifalia again.
Oh, true.
And all the memories are gonna rush out of
Now's
the
my
wand and back
chance.
into his head, yeah.
まだみんな
Now's
が
my
いるって聞いて
chance.
さ、旅立つ前に挨拶しようと思ってフィロと一緒に来ちゃった。
Oh god, we have to explain to them too. Oh no.
あれ、ティファリアはいないんだね。もしかしてメンバー同士抜け駆けはなしだよって相談でもしてた？
Leon's
Oh
such a
my
little
god.
weirdo.
してたら俺がもらっちゃうよ。
何言ってるんですか、リアンさん。ラリーダさんがいるんですから、リアンさんが入る余地なんてないです。
Thank you,
って、
girl child.
なんだか皆さん暗いような。何かあったですか？
お前たち二人もサーカスの仲間なのか
Kiwi says, Roddy, I brought the backup memory battery you made me prepare in the previous chapter. I brought the magic scrapbook that includes all of your memories.
Dude, how could that happen?
Dude.
Bruh.
Hulks.
こんなのってあんまりです。どうやったら戻せますか？
Thank you, Pharaoh. Unfortunately, we have to topple the Sage Tower.
Oh, yes! I think it's about time.
利益？
サーカスとそこの二人も
Yes.
方法も分かってないのに戻したいなんて戻った時に何か利益があるから言ってるんじゃ
Oh
な
yeah,
い
you stop talking like this, first of all.
何ですかこの人。ラリーダさん、本当にどこ行っちゃったんですか？利益なんかなくたって戻したいと思うに決まってます。困ってたら手を貸したいって思うのは当たり前です。ラリーダさんだってそうだったです。僕に人型になるコツを教えてくれた時。
We really are trying to speedrun him remembering everything.
本当に何にも覚えてないんだね。
Sid says, Raleigh, Pharaoh is expressing the concept known as wubbing you. I'm normal now.
大丈夫ならいいんだ。
She's feeling better as long as Roddy doesn't show up in the scene or look at anything or say anything.
Can we just like keep him in a separate room? Let him cook for a little bit longer?
Yeah.
皆さんがまだカリダにいるって聞いて会いに来たです。
それでさっきラリーダの事情を聞いたところだよ。
No.
本当に大丈夫？ティファリア。
Leon is making moves, I guess.
He's taking his chance.
たくましい君も素敵だね。でも
I assume again that he's hoping that like by doing this Roddy will activate something in his brain, right?
Yeah, he's playing 3-dimensional chess. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, there he is. There he
Now that the
is.
third wheel's gone.
There he is.
ちょっと
Funniest shit I ever seen in my life.
離れてください。
Hero Fiber, just because he currently has no knowledge doesn't mean that there isn't a brain inside the body. They're trying to spark memories. Fucking threw him!
Yes! Oh! Oh my god, Leon stepping in to be an absolute creep!
King shit.
Kill him.
King shit.
This is great. This is a brain genius move.
Yeah, again, this is fucking 8-dimensional chess. Fucking Jimmy Neutron brain blast over here.
Mm-hmm. This fucking guy.
君がいいならここで続きをしてもいいよ。ラリーダは何にも分かってないし。
He pulls out a knife.
Oh my god, what if?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Also, thanks everyone in the chat for the dudes rocks.
This is the instinct. This is the instinct that kicks in. My body moved on its own.
ラリーダがどう反応するか試したくてやってみたけど、あの時のこと思い出した？
あ、いや、なんか体が。
Kimi says it's residual jealousy. He is in there. He is real.
Muscle memory.
今の行動、前のラリーダみたいだったね。
作られた時の状態に戻ったって聞いたけど、もしかすると何か残ってるのかも。
きっとそうですよ。ラリーダさんが全部忘れちゃったなんて思いたくないです。
It says, I mean, it's natural to try and stop Leon. Instinctual to all creatures.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I feel like the realization that some of the old Roddy still exists teaches us an important lesson.
Is it to not judge a book?
To never judge a book by its cover.
Wow.
There's still some hope for him yet.
Beautiful. That's beautiful. A wonderful sentiment.
I'm doing that.
仲間を見捨てるなんてサーカスらしくないからな。
That's right. You mess with one of us, you mess with all of us.
そんな顔のままでショーに出てもらっちゃ困るもの。
うん。みんなで力を合わせてラリーダを元に戻そう。僕もできることがあれば協力するです。早く元のラリーダさんに戻ってほしいです。
I'm so glad Firo just gets to join us for this route.
Yeah, and Firo's here. Oh, is he gonna teach Roddy how to turn back into a dog?
I hope so. I gotta help you, because otherwise, who am I gonna fucking troll when I pretend like I'm gonna
so
kiss
true.
Tifalia?
God, fellas.
いい仲間を持ったね。
Leon is so great.
You've got great friends, and Leon's there too.
あんたはどうなんだい？
俺か？
Yeah.
俺の目的は感情を知り、心を知ることだ。その妨げにならないなら何でもいい。
そうと決まれば、まずは情報ね。分かっていないことが多すぎるわ。明日もう一度学術棟に行きましょう。あーちゃんがきっと何か調べてるはずよ。
Okay, I gotta go to the restroom real quick, and then we'll continue our great journey to save Roddy.
Oh boy.
And take down Academia.
Yeah. Finally.
Next day time. Oh, Divac, are you still here? Uh-oh. I guess we'll wait for her then. Ingrid says, so this has all taken place in like 12 hours.
Yeah, like a day.
At least 24. It's been a full day. So I think it was midday when we learned about the parent situation.
Yeah. And then...
Yeah. And this is presumably about midday, because this all happened in the morning.
Yeah.
So maybe not exactly 12,
like a day
but certainly
or two,
not.
I guess.
It's certainly not as long as maybe you'd expect a series of events to happen.
Yeah, especially like, okay, now we've got to decide what to do. Interesting.
Yeah, what we're doing, we're returning to the Sage Tower lab.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're giving him a physical.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hey,
okay.
They remembered.
Okay.
They remembered. Boy, 1995 says, what a week, huh? Captain, it's Tuesday.
Exactly.
Oh my god,
oh my god! Oh!
I think this is the first time we've seen them in color as well.
Yeah, they really are the same character.
I mean, they got slightly different hair colors, but...
Do they?
Yeah, it's like it's like a brown and like a
darker.
purple, right? Yeah, she's kind of got purple. Man, the attitude on display here, though. There's no way this lasts, right? Right?
This is nuts. This is nuts.
QB says her parents have Roddy's memories now as a result of the magic. It's really confusing.
Oh no.
Okay, this is where he learned it. This is where he fucking learned it.
Oh!
私たちはラリーダの生まれについて10年前に本人から聞いていたの。出生の秘密を話したラリーダは肩の荷が下りたみたいに嬉しそうだったわ。
自分を偽って各地を放浪してきたからようやく帰れる場所ができたってラリーダは言ってくれたんだ。それを聞いてラリーダの不老不死を解決する術がないか考えた。そして僕たちは
For him! It was for him!
It was for him! Oh my god!
Oh my god!
ドラゴンの島にはものすごい力を秘めた宝があるって聞いていたし、
And we were gonna steal it so that we could make him a mortal
仮に
man.
宝を使うのが無理だとしてもドラゴンたちの力を借りれ
Oh,
ば
I see. There's
解
also
決
gonna
方
just
法
like
が見つかる
quiz
か
the
もしれない
dragons.
と思った。
Which they did curse them with like an aging magic, right? So if Roddy got cursed with it, would he age?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, Vilio also is a dragon and would have feelings about this.
He's like, what did you guys do?
不老不死を解消するようなものは知らねえな。島の長老たちなら何かわかるのかもしれねえけど。そこで僕たちはドラゴンの呪いを受けてしまったんだ。
ええ。それともう一つ。ドラゴンの島に旅立つ前にラリーダから聞いていたんだけど、自分はカリタスワンドの片割れだから力をワンドに戻せば体ごと消えていく。
We've learned that something's afoot, and it's probably
彼は
researchers.
確かにそう言ってたわ。
ああ、だから僕たちはそこに解決の糸口があるんじゃないかって考えてるんだ。ラリーダの体が残ったことにはきっと意味がある。
ええ、精霊との契約か何か。
いや、大精霊セリウスは完全に消滅して。
Oh.
元気そうで何よりだけどさ、言ってた通りすごいな。 あんたの漁師。
Such a stressed out face.
Sid says, I wonder how dated their scientific knowledge is. Oh, they haven't learned the truth about phrenology yet. We'll get to that later.
No. It's only been 10 years.
I don't know, you ever read Frankenstein? That guy got pissed that people didn't believe in phrenology anymore.
True.
And that must have happened within his lifetimes.
もともとラリーダは土で作られたただの人形。それがセリウスの魔法によって人間のように生き動いていた。ここで問題なのは動力源が単なる魔力なのかセリウスの魔力なのかなんだけど。
He probably didn't do it normal because he's a little freak.
Yeah, he's never done anything normal is the
セリウスがこの世界
thing.
を去った後もラリーダが存在していられたってことはただの魔力でも生きられるってことだ。そして次の問題。では、
Yeah, it's regular magic. In Ohio, to the Joker, this is normal magic.
推論だけど、おそらくラリーダは感情を魔力に変えてきたんだと思うの。
魔法花と似た仕組みと言えばわかるかな。あの花は人の感情を糧に開花するだろう。それと同じで、ラリーダに少しずつ芽生えた感情を糧に魔力を生み出し、あの体を維持していたんだと思う。
感情を魔力に変えて生きていく。信じがたいけど。
Sounds pretty fucked up if you ask me.
This seems impossible, but the Great Spirit would do something this gross. So
大精霊、なんでもありだな。
we gotta get fucking lawyers for them.
Great spirits can do whatever they want.
大精霊の消滅後も生きてこられた仕組みは理解したが、根本的な謎は解けていない。
カリタスワンドに魔力をすべて移して記憶も感情も失ったが、ラリーダの体が残っている理由か。
ここまでの推論をもとに考えるなら、答えはラリーダの中に感情が残っていたからよ。
だが、そうとしか考えられないんだ。さっきも言った通り、ラリーダの体には感情を糧に魔力を生み出す仕組みがある。今も消えないのは、
If there's one thing I've learned from this round, I hate Celius.
そしてその魔力が生み出されるのは、
Oh, oops.
Yeah, he sucks.
Yeah.
感情があるからってこと？確かに理屈としてはわかるけど。
Yeah, I think it's because someone did it wrong and fucked it up.
記憶や感情のかけらが残っているはずよ。何か
I mean, we got one.
今はきっとワンドに魔力を移したことで魔力不足になった結果、感情や記憶を引き出せていないだけ。そこを補填すれば元に戻る可能性が高いと思うの。
Alright, we just gotta give him a
Hell
bigger
yeah.
battery.
Mm-hmm. We gotta make him feel emotion.
We gotta start doing circus shows exclusively for him.
ご推察の通りです。
How would you know, Alest? You're a little creep too.
ラリーダを調べた結果、魔力の急性欠乏状態になっている。
Oh, I see.
普通の幻獣でも魔力を使いすぎると体調不良を起こすことがある。ラリーダも原理としては同じ状態だ。莫大な量が必要ではあるが、魔力を取り入れることで記憶や感情が戻る可能性は高い。
1,000 years
about
worth
mana.
even.
それならまずは僕にやらせて。今ここで土の魔力を持ってるのは僕だけだから。
Wow, true. There's no more earth elemental. Oh, they gotta find one. They gotta find an earth elemental, right? That would be cool.
That would be cool. But I guess they mean in the group. He's the only one with earth magic abilities.
Yeah, but Tifalia's dad said like there's no earth elementals left.
Or at least that like they were. They kind of cut him off in a weird way, but it sounds like either they disappeared or they're just like way weaker.
Yeah, and Roddy said that they're like stubborn. They don't come out. So they might be there, but humans don't know about them anymore. Oh, that sounds unsettling.
Yeah. You only remember he gets back to how to turn into a dog. Yeah, as we know, mana production is actually really hard, which explains why it took Roddy 1,000 years to get to where he was. But we've seen how hard Colavis took to create a bullet, so.
Yeah.
Oh my
god, is he gonna learn everything like in order?
Oh, probably. He's also speaking a little bit more normal.
Yeah, he's a little closer. He kind of had like a smile expression.
表情筋の動かし方忘れたのか。
ラリーダが本来持っていた魔力は膨大だ。コリブス様の力をもってしても、これが限界なんだろう。
コリブスでもこれが限界って、ものすごい魔力量が必要
I mean, 1,000 years of mana. Again, that's a lot.
だが、土属性の魔力を使える者は、そうそう表に出てこないのだろう。
Oh yeah, right, to use the wand. They literally only found one guy who was good at it. Your Reviver says he's gonna go play Radiant Tail to relearn the plot.
I think that's what's happening.
Yeah,
I think
so
we're gonna do a circus performance for him.
We'll do a circus performance, we'll kill Balto, we'll return to Pascalia's hometown. We'll have Eon fight Ari. Yeah, we just gotta do everything.
Yeah, but in a fun way.
Yeah.
魔法花は土の魔力と相性がいいのよ。
さすがティファリア。天才
This
だ。
route's so weird.
Yeah, it is. It's weird.
Every time they pop in, I'm like, this is so much weirder than the other routes.
フローラの種をいくつか融通してくれるわよね。
ああ、もちろんだ。だが今すぐに渡せるのは4つだけだ。
とりあえずは十分じゃないかな。今までと同じように各都市を巡っていけば。
Oh, Sid's right. He could play visual novels like Il Fado de Rie.
That's right. If we replay a visual novel, maybe we should replay Cafe Enchanté.
Man, those ones went wild. We have to fucking kill Archangel Michael again.
Like with the computer heaven and computer god.
よし、そうと決まれば再出発の準備だな。
Let's mosey.
ラリーだ。とりあえず飯食いに行こうぜ。頭使ったら腹減っちまった。
俺は減ってない。
Well, that's because you're not thinking, my man.
いいからいいから。
いや、そもそもセリウスは心を作り出そうとしてラリーダを生み出したって話だが、 心ってなんだ?
Okay, well, that was a little deeper than I expected. I think everyone should just be talking about how Thelius is a little fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
感情を魔力に変える。その理屈はわかるが、喜怒哀楽の感情があるってことは、心があるってこととどう違うんだ?
Yeah, what did he fucking mean by that? Great question, Sephora.
そうね。実際ラリーダから彼の素性を聞いたとき、私たちも同じ疑問を抱いたわ。ラリーダは知り合ったばかりの頃から人間と何が違うのかわからないくらい感情豊かな人だったの。
本人はあくまで観察して学んだことを真似てるだけだって言ってたけどね。ただラリーダ自身は今もセリウスの目指した結果にはたどり着けていないと思っていて。
And sometimes research just takes 1,000 years.
あんなにもたやすく
You know?
自分が
That's
消
how
えること
science
を当
is.
然のように言うんだろう。10年前も多分今でも。
私たちはそれが悔しかったから、なんとかして別の道を探そうとしたの。
セリウスが目指した心の定義が何かは知らんが、ここにいる誰もがラリーダに心がないとは思ってない。
Why is the first thing that comes up he loves drinking?
I know.
Why is the thing that everyone remembers him? Oh, he's a fucking drunk.
He doesn't even drink that much, like, in the text.
No, but we do see a lot of, like, they'll say, like, oh, he drank a lot for dinner, you know?
Yeah.
だが、
But he
ラ
doesn't
リー
do
ダ
much of
本
it
人
on
がそう思って
screen.
ないなら、フローラで魔力を満たしたとしても、
And what does it
ま
even
た
matter?
同じ
He's a
ことの繰
freaking
り返しに
golem.
なるんじゃないか。
It was worrisome when he was a dog, but I mean,
Yeah.
he's a golem. It's not gonna kill him.
Yeah. Unless Celius again did like a weird fucked up thing. He's like, oh, you are like a golem, you're like a homunculus, but you have real organs and real consequences for them, you know?
心についてもセリウスなりの定義がきっとあったんだと思うわ。
Yeah, it was probably fucked up and weird.
今までの彼の記憶や
Yeah.
感情を取り戻すだけじゃ根本的な解決には至らない気はする。どうすればラリーダにも心があると証明できるのか。それについて
Oh, this is why we're all with research, because they're a bunch of fucking like nerds
Yeah,
like that.
I'm gonna write a proof about the existence of emotions. I call it Rocco's basilisk.
Ah, yeah, so true. That's what Rocco's basilisk was about. That's what Rocco's second basilisk is about. My new theory.
Yeah, the basilisk of emotion. The basilisk's other head is emotion.
Yeah. It goes back in time, and if you weren't happy to hear that Rocco's basilisk was being created, it tortures you forever. It's like if Goku found out, like, 8 people didn't join him for the spirit bomb and just fucking blasted them.
They were busy. One of them was in the bathroom and they thought it would be weird.
It would be
Thought
weird.
it'd be weird to join in while shitting, you know?
Yeah, imagine giving your weird poo energy to to Goku.
I need that energy to poop.
いいのよ。
People are always
ラリ
saying
ーダが
this.
ずっとそばにいてくれたんでしょ。大切に思って当然だわ。
Yeah, to be fair, we've known Roddy longer than we've known our parents.
最初は成長してて驚いたけど
You know?
Yeah, I mean, we knew we were just little. Like we have a. I mean, I understand that she like. I mean, she's
大きくなったあなたを見ることができて本当に良かった。
I guess how else could you handle it, right? Like they're like strangers to her.
Like effectively, right? Like I'm sure there are memories. I'm sure they have some. She's shown that she has some memory of them, but like.
But she knows them as
That's
a
10
child,
years.
and now she's getting closer to being an adult. Sorry, she is 18 years old. don't worry about it. As she gets closer to being an adult, then she's like, oh, like, you know, I don't know, how old are they now? Like 30? You know, like they're not old enough to be her parents anymore.
They're also 18.
そうなのね。ラリーダの話、もっと聞かせてくれる？
That's gotta be weird though, like finding out that like you're now 10 years closer to your parents' age.
いや、ラリーダのことはもういいだろう。他の
Like
話を
she's
し
a
ないか。
stranger to them too. Like they're looking at her like that's our daughter, but like she's a completely different person now. She's a fully realized person and not a little baby.
こんなに楽しそうに話してるのに邪魔するの？
It's because he's a protective dad, and he's worried about it. Okay, I saw it again, and I'm sure we made this connection earlier. He's got the bolo tie, right?
Yeah. It's the same kind of bolo tie.
いいえ、変なことは何も。ただ、ティファリアはラリーダのことが本当に好きなのね。と。
What the shrimp?
ティファリア、今のは家族として好きってとぼけるところじゃないのかい？
Seriously feeding her lines like, you've got an out here. You've got an out.
Nope, you fumbled it.
やっぱりそうなのかい？男性として好きなんだね。
Well, okay. Father. Recognize.
Sir?
Yes, sir. Recognize the other boys around you and what my options are, right?
Yeah. Sorry I didn't present it to you as a thesis.
恋の一つや二つ。このくらいの年齢なら当然。
Experiments in love, or why I should be allowed to date Roddy.
心の整理が追いつかないよ。だってラリーダは
Empirical evidence that Roddy is ideal boyfriend material.
まあまあ、ライジェルも言ってたじゃない。ラリーダは息子みたいなものだって。だ
言ったけど、あれはそういう意味で言ったわけじゃないよ。
Oh my god.
おや、そんなことまで言ってたのかい？そう言われれば確かに再出発の時様子がおかしかったもんね。
This is primo content right now.
This is the ideal thing that happens when your parents come back from a 10-year coma.
告白を断る。この子のどこが不満なんだ。
もうライジェルってば。それならどうすれば正解なのよ。
連れて行くのは許さないが、断るのも許さない。
Primo dad shit.
バーカ、あのメリアとライジェルがそんなこと気にするわけないだろう。10年経とうが100年経とうが、お前は2人の大切な子供だ。
いいのよ。先に10年離れたのは。
There's way less sinister stuff happening in this route so far. I'm very shocked.
Yeah.
I expected way more bad shit to be happening. Just based on the previous stuff we've heard and seen. But this might just be that we're like finding a way to make Roddy a human who ages. Because otherwise you have to be like, actually my boyfriend is 1,000 years old, so.
I like this, like, Mom, Dad, now that you're here again, it's kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe you need a little bit of time to kind of adjust.
Yeah, you got a lot of stuff to catch up on. I'll give you my Netflix password before I leave.
Yeah.
見聞を広めてたくさんの人と会うがいい。そしていつか僕が目指した結果へたどり着き、僕の研究を完成させておくれ。
でもどうなればその結果にたどり着いたことになるんだ？
心を手に入れたらと言いたいところだが、これでは定義が曖昧だな。その感情があるからこそ人は喜び幸せになり、時として悲しみ嘆く。故に期待し裏切られ、傷ついては疑い信じてしまう。
なんだよその感情は。謎かけか？矛盾してるしめんどくさすぎ。
Look, already he gets it, right? He figured it out.
しかしほとんど全ての人間と幻獣が身の内にこの劇場を飼いならしているそうだ。この感情を手に入れた時に心は完成し、僕の研究が実を結ぶことにしよう。
So when he finally admits he loves Tifalia, something else is gonna happen to him.
で、この厄介な感情は
He's gonna become a real boy?
Oh, maybe.
全ての感情の起点となりうるこの感情の名は。
Oh no, the tape!
Oh no, the tape!
It's just like Be Kind Rewind.
Damn.
共有スペースか。
Just asleep in the living room? Oh, he's got to really learn how to turn into a dog.
さっきの
Yeah.
今日思い出した過去の記憶か。
Is he gonna turn into a dog and talk in his deep voice as the dog?
There's no way. I think that the dog forces him to talk in the other voice. He'll just be way more deadpan.
It would be so funny though if he talked in the deep voice as a dog, proving that he can.
Sirius はなんて言っていた？ただ似た感情に思い当たる節はある。
Me, I mean other me, feels this way.
だとしたら余計にわからない。前の俺は
So weird referring to himself as like another entity. But I guess they're right.
Yeah. Wow, just like just like Harry Disco Elysium.
So true.
My
guy really Disco Elysium'd himself.
失う前の俺が覚えたこの感情の名を知ることができるだろうか。
He can't remember too fast or else he'll die.
Again, this can't be something.
He has to be careful not to sit in an uncomfortable chair or remember his ex-wife.
Right. So okay, so we it's got to be true that he did not initiate this, though, right?
I still think so. I'm still with you. I think the game wants us to believe that he initiated it, but I find that difficult to believe.
Right, because like otherwise the things he said to Tifalia don't make any sense. Right?
Yeah. Like he was saying all that, like knowing full well that he was about to disappear. It's hard to believe.
Yeah. Otherwise he's a bigger fucker and I don't want to date him. Right?
Mm-hmm.
He goes, so when you're parched, you drink water.
That's not an emotion, Roddy. Despite what Leon might have told you, being thirsty...
God.
待て。
Uh-oh.
Is he allowed to do this right now?
Uh-oh. Boy alert. Boy alert.
Boy alert. Like, you got a thing on your face.
I
had to really look and make sure. What is this gonna look like? Ah, just kind of like a pitying smile.
He's still the same guy. A little bit. I mean, he's worried in a way, right? Because it's like, what's going on? What do I learn from it? Second favorite phrase next to be a little creepy. A little freaky.
完璧なものは発展の余地がないが、不完全なものには無限大の未来があると、あの大精霊はいつも言っていた。
Like Cher said, imperfect beauty is still beauty.
だからお前も完璧であろうと無理しなくていいんじゃないか。今は何を考えてる？お前しかいない。お前の心が知りたい。
Might as well tell him.
Yeah. I mean, you could just do the whole thing. It might jumpstart him, right?
Yeah.
寂しい。俺が？
That's true. Cinematic parallels.
Oh my god. That is cinematic parallels.
So ka.
Yeah, what if we made him like really happy because we made like a really funny joke? Oh my god, that was it?
Wow. Well, we're gonna keep going,
or should we call it?
I mean, like 10 more minutes.
Yeah. That chapter fucking zoomed.
Yeah. What? What? We're just gonna skip them? I guess we ran out of time.
I guess also like the shows are always that they show us are always poignant. I'm guessing that they don't have one yet, and our last big show is going to be super poignant, right?
Yeah. Okay, so we're skipping forward that they bloomed 3 out of the 4.
But Vera's here.
Yeah, baby. I love this baby.
Artale に到着してもいないのに、もう成功する気でいるのか、ちびけだま。
Furball Jr.
取らぬた。
Wow.
ザフォーラ確かに同じ毛玉だけどさ、フィロはタヌキじゃなくて
what now?
ラタトスキだぞ。
A ratatouille?
してるな。
Like from the movie?
Hold on. What? Is this a real thing?
Yeah, sorry, I'm also looking this up.
Yeah, it's a Norse mythology squirrel who runs up and down the world tree to carry messages between the eagle's perch atop and the serpent Nidhogg who dwells beneath the tree roots. Wow.
So this must be just their word for squirrel.
Yeah.
お前はいつになったら
A magic
ジョークを理
squirrel.
解できる
There
ように
are
なる
there are magic squirrels and they live
そんなに
on
バカ
the
なのか。
world tree Yggdrasil. How about that?
Good for them.
でも
Good, yeah, seems like a
一
pretty
概に
sweet
川ざろう
gig.
とは言えないんじゃないかな。カリダを
Who
出て
needs
か
a
らの公
Wooloo
演も
post?
全部大成功だったし、
Yeah.
きっと次のアーテイル公演も大成功間違いなしだよ。
ですよね。皆さんがいれば向かうところ敵なしです。
Okay, with not enough time for there to be something really dramatic that happens, at the very least, I don't think it was intentional that all of his memories shot out into the wand, right?
It can't be. He couldn't have known. But
Because, like, I guess, like, the other implication is that he was banking on the idea that they would be able to solve this problem and put most of the energy back into the wand.
そんなことないよ、フィロ。みんな楽し
or he was fully planning on disappearing and then he didn't, and he wasn't planning on that. Like that's because of the love that he had developed for Tifalia.
Yeah, like he's like inadvertently held back or something. We'll find out, right? Certainly we're going to find out. They can't leave that part open-ended.
Yeah.
They're like besties now. That's some shit that Roddy would say.
Yeah.
He would say they're oomphs.
Oomfies.
Oi, 毛玉。ちび毛玉がお前を褒めてるぞ。なんとか言ってやったらどうなんだ？
Has he still not been able to turn into a dog? Does he know why they call him Furball if he can't turn into a dog?
Yeah.
相変わらず反応が薄いわね。さっき3つ目のフローラから魔力を補給したんでしょ？調子はどうなのよ？
フローラを一つ摂取するごとに記憶が戻ってきてる。お前らと旅をしたことやセリウスと別れてからこれまで何をしてきたのかはほぼ思い出した。まだ ところどころ抜けてるところはあるが。
初めて会った時のラリーダに気配が近づいてるから、魔力は順調に戻ってきてると思うよ。
でもまだ表情は硬いし、ラリーダのそっくりさんって感じだよね。
記憶は戻っても元のラリーダには程遠い。
Ralita like is my favorite video game genre.
魔力以外に問題があ
Any
るん
game
じゃ
where
ない
you get to
か。
play as a little dog.
Yeah.
他の原因か。
Yeah, he got his mana back, but he still has depression.
He has the memories of
セ
the
リウスが目
emotion.
指した心の定義が何かは知らんが、ここにいる誰もがラリーダに心がないとは思ってない。だがラリーダ本人がそう思ってないなら、フローラで魔力を満たしたとしてもまた同じことの繰り返しになるんじゃないか。
ねえ、今のラリーダは思い出した記憶を見てどんな
記憶は確かに戻ってきた。だがこの記憶は体に馴染んでいないように感じるんだ。ああ、記憶の中にいるのは間違いなく俺だ。だがその記
Yeah,
憶
this whole situation's fucked.
ただの映像でしかなくて、
Interesting.
That's why I'm like, there's no way he intentionally did this, right?
今
Like,
の俺は
Yeah.
'He's gonna feel like
人
this?
生をただ見ているだけと言ったら
so
伝
like
わ
he
る。
had to go through some portion of this in his life, and he's like, oh yeah, I'll just go back to that and figure it out.
自分の行動や周囲の反応は思い出せるが、過去の俺が抱いていた感情はやはり理解できない。
記憶を映像として見ているだけということか。
どうしてラリーダが元に戻らないのかずっと考えてた。これは僕の勝手な憶測でしかないんだけど、今のラリーダは心を凍らせていた時の僕と同じなんじゃないかな。
ラリーダも心を凍らせてるってことか。
うん。記憶はあるけど映像を見てるだけっていう感覚は心を凍らせていた時の僕も同じだったから。
Damn.
あ、
That's a
それ
real
なら
one, little guy.
僕が人型になれなくなった時
Oh
と
man,
似て
everyone's
る
been
かも
through
で
it.
す。
Everyone in
Everyone
this
had
world has been
depression.
through
怖
so
いなって
much.
気持ちが
Yeah.
どんどん膨らんで、自分の心を守るために蓋をして。
Also happened to Firo because he was experimented on as a baby.
Yep.
つまりラリーダは心の奥底で思い出したくないって思ってるの。
昔の俺が何を考えていたのか。今の
Probably
俺
something
は
really
わからん。
silly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay, one of these seems like just the wrong answer, but I'm double checking.
Yeah.
なんで俺に聞くんだ。俺は お前の知ってるラリーダじゃない。お前の
Forget Rocco's Basilisk. This is the ship of Theseus now.
Once he gets all of his memories back, like, he's still gonna have the memories of experiencing this moment, like, not having his
That's
memories,
so
right?
weird.
So it's gonna be very strange, yeah.
And he really fucked up whatever he did. Well, we did. That's not. That's its own thing.
I mean, you are a nuisance, but also other things.
Right. I actually love being ostracized.
I love being a nuisance. That's why I'm just a little guy.
When you're at the circus, everyone's a nuisance.
Exactly.
Not to get political, but Gavin nuisance. Is this anything?
Oh my god. Also, Sephora didn't apologize.
Yeah?
There's no way. I don't believe it.
もし今の俺が拒絶したらお前たちはどうするんだ。今の俺はお前らの行動に対して何も思っちゃいないし気にしてない。セリウスの研究が完成するなら手段は何だっていい。時間だけは無限にある。
Well, you do.
Yeah.
だからお前たちは自分が思うまま好きにすればいい。
Also, since it says we're some kind of nuisance-sized squad.
I saw.
I still really hope something bad happens.
何も言わずに消えるやつが悪いんだ。後から文句を言われても受け付けないからな。戻ったラリーダに余計なお世話だって言われたら酔わせてベロベロにしちゃおう。
Okay.
それは今度こそ本当に記憶がなくなるんじゃないか。
そうと決まれば今まで通り。まずは最後のフローラを咲かせましょう。はい
です。頑張りましょう、コリブス。
次はアーテイルだもんね。今度は直接父様。
It's so funny that they had him Skyping in for the circus shows, and now he gets to actually go to one.
It's very modern in a silly way, right? Like,
yeah.
That's my son. I'm so proud. I'm going to his big recital.
All right, let's call it here.
All right. Whew, okay. Well, I mean, they're growing him back.
They really are growing him back.
They're doing it. They're doing it.
How are we feeling about today's session?
In this TED Talk, I'm going to discuss whether or not memory loss trope overrides, like, childhood friend, big brother trope in a way that sort of, like, cancels out the, like, incest undertones.
Yes.
When they
Next question.
When they wipe his memory, does that make it now your brain's all reconfigured about the relationship, and it's been like severed and regrown? So like, does that make it okay? Does that like get rid of the like weird uncomfortable feelings that might have been there previously, because of the fact that they grew up together as sort of a sibling relationship? I don't know.
I mean, he never saw them as siblings, though. That's only really from the dad's angle, Rajiel's angle.
Sure. Okay. Then parent-child relationship. Is that better that I said it that way? Does that?
I don't think
does
it's
that make everyone feel
either.
better? I'm not talking about objective. I'm not trying to talk about objectively.
No, I know. It's like the way Roddy certainly seems to have seen himself as a surrogate parent, but I don't think that that's how.
I'm talking about choices that the authors of the piece of media made, not the intentions of the characters in character.
I see. I feel like it's one of those things they did not think it through.
Well, clearly they did not think it through, but the investigation stands of like, how do you get out of writing yourself into a corner in this way? And memory wipe, did it achieve that? I think it contributed.
Have to come back, right?
Yeah, but now, yes, but you, the reader, have been taken through that severing experience with the character.
We've been through a lot.
We have.
We've lived a lot of life, and so has Roddy.
I don't know what to think. Within the text between the characters, I don't know what to think. Until we find out more about like why Roddy like did this or how this came about. Because again, I'm with you that like they're setting it up really strongly to be like, seems very clear that like he chose to do this, but there's still a lot of ambiguity and confusion around like what actually happened. It seems like he just like walked outside.
Like, why did he do it? Why did he decide to, like, give up at the very end, right? Like, he didn't put his whole ass into it, right?
And, like, did he really just, like, walk outside? Like, he didn't even make it to the tower. And then he, like
the implication is that he didn't make it to the tower.
Away.
Unless he gave it to the wand and then walked out as his new self. But that doesn't really track either. Like, why is he just staring up at the tower? It seems like something sinister must have happened, because I feel like something sinister happens in all of these routes. But I just don't know what it is. Did Celius pop up again?
He also just didn't seem like he was in such a dark state of mind that he would do that. Like, he seems like he needed a push.
Like, I don't think... It seems like the way he spoke about it, and maybe he was lying, right? Maybe that's what we're going to find out, is like... He wanted, and maybe this is like his way of internalizing it. This is his having his cake and eating it too, right? It seems like he implied like, hey, whenever you come back, I'll still be here. But like, is the implication that his solution for that is, well, what if I give it all up and I just do this all over again, but like in double speed, right? Or in 10 times speed, because like, we got to get this done before everyone fucking dies.
It doesn't make sense with his previously stated, like, motivation. And it feels like bad writing if it was like, oh, he was lying the whole time and this was really his intention for this to happen. He wanted to disappear.
Right. That's why, again, it still feels like it has to be that something else happened, but we're running out of time to reveal that. We've all just accepted the thesis that he did it on his own.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, I got all my memories back, but I don't feel anything about them. So then that's implying like that maybe there's one last Flora. So maybe that'll give us the key memory here.
Yeah.
The whodunit.
See, I don't know. It's very weird. That's how I'm coming out of this one. This one's very weird. This whole route's been really weird. But this is like more weird in like a benign way than like a how is all of this happening?
Yeah, something fucked up has to happen. Or it's bad writing. Or it's bad writing and he was supposed to be obfuscating this from us the whole time.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
It's probably like given the trajectory, it's probably the last one. But I'm holding out hope that Balto shows up.
Yeah. That would be really
at the final
funny.
show, and he's just like, I'm gonna kill you all.
Who else could it be? I mean, there's
Balto?
Tifalia's parents.
Yeah, okay, so the fact that that resolved without anything happening was also very shocking to me.
Yeah. I think that is gonna make more sense after we play Vilio's route, and then we're gonna see, like, the true version, and then we're gonna see, like, oh, this is why they had to abridge it. That's my guess.
This definitely would have made we really did the routes in sort of the right order, I think.
Yeah.
To get the information such that because we're smart, that we're gonna get to the Vilio stuff and like everything's gonna be resolved in a way it's like, oh, okay, now I understand. And also like we definitely went from like most normal to most not normal, and also most Balto deaths. Front loaded.
2 Balto deaths in a row will never not be the funniest shit that ever happened.
Yeah, because I think it's going to turn out that we don't kill Balto in this one, as much as I want to.
But we could kill him in Vilio's route.
I hope Vilio's route is one of those where we resolve every character's story, so that we can kill Balto. Yeah. But that will make Roddy and Pascalia that much weaker in retrospect. Like I was talking about before, right? Like Pascalia's route becomes way worse if everyone kills Balto except him. But that's also going to happen if 2 people don't kill Balto and 3 people do.
Yeah. But at the same time, I do want Balto to die.
Right. Look, I want it to happen. There's no denying that.
For overall vibes for Roddy's route, like, I feel like this stream and the last stream, I'm kind of like, I'm treading water here. Like, I'm confused about the, like, what is the core emotional archetype that's supposed to be going on here, right? And I'm waiting for that final, like, bring it all together for me. This is the lesson. This is the hero's journey. This is the change that Roddy had to go through in order to self-actualize.
Yeah, it feels like we're still kind of working with half of a story right now, right? Where I feel like everyone else, you know, for good or bad, bad being Pascalia and good being the others, is like we knew what the conflict was and why people were acting the way they were, and this one feels the most obtuse.
Yeah. And to what end?
And to what end?
Maybe
I guess
we'll know
have to
next
find
time.
Out. That's right. But until then, time to say goodnight. Until next time, I've been Chorps Away.
I've been TV's Vacuum.
And this has been Date Night.
And you are the stars.
Sweet dreams.
And Games Cameron. The right